The theme is still for the year, remembering. We're coming towards the close of this. And the topic is peace. Finding peace, being in peace. I'm your host, Reverend Kim Haley, and I want to welcome any newcomers that are here today. I mean, it's kind of dark in the corner over there. I can't tell if there's any new people over there or any newcomers at all. Put your hand up so I can see you and we can say hello. I guess not. How about on Zoom? No? Okay. Well, welcome Zoom people too. Good to have you with us. So what we're going to do now is have a bit of music with Patti, Hummel, and go into our meditation. So take a nice deep breath and get yourself in a comfortable position.
We have a musical setup here, so if you get any feedback, my apologies. Oh come, Emmanuel, and ransom captive Israel that mourns in lonely exile here, until the Son of God appears. Rejoice, rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel. O come, thou wisdom from on high, and order all things far and nigh. To us the path of knowledge show, and lead us in her ways to go. Rejoice, oh rejoice, Emmanuel shall come to thee, O Israel.
Even if there is only the smallest door made of stone with no handle, bend low, put all your weight into it. It opens onto the wide expanse of where you've never been, groundless, blue, and untranslatable. And there, just at the edge of your vision, a single purple flower rooting down. I think we can rejoice that we're all here together. We're all experiencing this day today, this morning together, and in peace. That is the expectation, to be in peace. So, I welcome you to take a deep breath and let everything just go. I also at this time would like to mention that Reverend Judy is not feeling well today, so if we could hold her in our hearts and our thoughts for her true self, her true health. And now we're going to go on with, we're going to have a wonderful day today. This is the Labyrinth walk, and I like how it's set up. It's really cool. I like this circle here. It's wonderful. L.J. Bull, Reverend L.J. Bull, our pastor, will be doing a winter solstice class presentation.
I'll do this right now.
And you're going to do that now?
Yeah.
Okay, then go.
That's my cue for me. Welcome, welcome. So winter solstice. I found this poem and I thought, whoa, must share. So here it is on winter solstice. It is the life of the crystal, the architect of the flake, the fire of the frost, the soul of the sunbeam. This crisp winter air is full of it. Yes, we're entering winter. We've had such a temperate fall. It's been pretty amazing. And winter's here. And when we do the winter solstice or the summer, is that a solstice?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you. And then the other two are the equinoxes. When we do those, we don't always get to do it right on the day that it's happening. We're kind of a few days after the day of. Doesn't happen, but this time it happened on the day of. That Sunday this is the day. Huh? Took me back. We did a class this last year, and this class we did was it was called Remembering Our Sacred Agreements, and we used 3 books. We used the 4 agreements, the 5th agreement, and the 5 levels of attachment. And we broke it up. It was a 2-unit class, which means 12 weeks, which a lot of people today, what do you mean 12 weeks? 12 weeks is an awful long time to be in class. But we broke it up into 2 5-week classes and a 2-week class in the summer. For me as a witness and facilitator of the class, I have to say it was such a joy to witness how steeping ourselves in the content or letting it lift our thoughts into new possibilities. It was really stunning to be part of the class. There is going to be a class presentation today before the Labyrinth walk. So my time today is just introducing the layers that we're having as this experience. The Labyrinth walk itself, there are just a few key guidelines that will be shared by Kim a little bit later. It's ancient. It's an ancient tradition for deep contemplative walking meditation. And before I ever arrived here, this labyrinth being indoors like this was planned. And so it's nice to see the layers of the people that came before us and what's been placed here for us. This is also Healing Circle Sunday. So after the Labyrinth Walk is complete, Joe will lead us in a healing circle as he does every third Sunday of the month. And as we're wrapping up a year of remembering and being loving support to each other and to ourselves and to our greater community, I want to say Angie's quote, but I don't want to say it alone. So I'll start it and see if you join in. Love. Okay, I'll give it to you. Love everyone. So if you join me. Love everyone. Forgive everything. So, love everyone. Forgive everything. If you'll join me. Forgive everything. And then the last one. Remember who you are. Namaste.
So LJ, I have a question.
Oh yeah.
So now that do I bring up? It says it's a Remembering Our Sacred Agreement class. That's what you just said, right? So.
Patti will do some music.
Okay, that's where we're going. I wasn't sure. All right, now we're going to have some music with Patti Hummel.
Thanks, Kim. This is actually a Solstice song. That last song, O Come Emmanuel, the word Emmanuel means God with us. And that's why I like that song so much, because it's not really about Israel. It's about Christ consciousness in you and realizing that. This song is called The Longest Night of the Year, which it is. I think I want to capo this one. That sounds better. Say that spring will come again. No one knows exactly when. Still the sun's a long lost friend on the longest night of the year. So keep me safe and hold me tight. Let the candle burn all night. Tomorrow we'll come back to light. It was the longest night of the year. Oh, we're having fun here. I used to think the world was small, bright and shiny like a ball. Seems I don't know much at all of the longest night of the year. We press our faces to the glass, see our little lives go past, and wave to shadows that were cast on the longest night of the year. So keep me safe and hold me tight, let the candle burn all night. Tomorrow, welcome back, the light was the longest night of the year. Make a vow when solstice comes to find the light in everyone. I keep the faith and bang the drum on the longest night of the year. So keep me safe and hold me tight. Tomorrow, welcome back the light. Let the candle burn all night, oh so bright. Solstice light.
Thank you, Patti. We got through it. That's good. Thank you. Now we have something special that's different. Remembering our Sacred Agreements class, and this is a class presentation, and I'd like to welcome all of these people as I say your name to come up onto the stage. We have Barney Coffman, Jackie Stringer, Joyce Burrell, Jean Hand, Dale Hoover, and Abby Constantine, who's probably on Zoom, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Hello. It turns out our final book, 5 Levels of Attachments, has a section in it that covers the labyrinth. And our instructor, Reverend LJ, had thrown in the possibility of us doing a class project. And so that's what this is, obviously. The labyrinth has been around, like LJ said, it's very ancient. It can be traced back to thousands of years. It's a time that people walk it and do self-contemplation. In England, where ancient catechism was, and it was a way to make the trek to Jerusalem. So it's very thoughtful, and so I guess on with the show.
Yeah.
This is coming directly from the book. Envision yourself at the beginning of the labyrinth. First, you must be willing to enter. If you are not ready to forgive and let go, you can still enter the labyrinth. Use your own reasons just to calm yourself. While this exercise of the labyrinth does focus on forgiveness, you can select a current condition in your life you want to change. Whatever the reason, just keep it in your thoughts. The exercise of walking in a labyrinth only has power if you say yes to your own will, and by your own will alone, you will be able to engage in the experience of the walk. If you do choose to enter the labyrinth, it is the action of saying, yes, I am ready to forgive and take responsibility for my own will and be open to whatever reason I may have. As you enter the labyrinth, imagine it is a roadmap of your past that leads you to your present moment in life. Or imagine it as a path that leads you to whatever you wish to accomplish. With every turn, envision a person, a moment, or a belief that you have used in some way to domesticate yourself. What or whom have you used to subjugate your own will in order to be accepted by yourself or others? When you hold that vision in your mind of a person or yourself, think forgiveness. Then say to yourself, forgive me. I have used your words to go against myself. Although that person might have used his or her words and actions to domesticate you, to cause you harm or pain, you are the one who ultimately said yes to the words or actions with belief and allowed it to blossom in your mind.
Becoming aware of your responsibility for your half of a relationship is crucial as well. It's not just the other person's fault to recognize that you have been using someone else's words or past actions to potentially cause both of you harm by simply saying yes. The action of saying yes is letting your words and actions impact and allowing them to hurt you or go against you. Their words and actions have powers to hurt you only by permission because you choose to agree with them. Forgiveness happens the moment you say no to carrying that pain and the weight of the hurt and let go of it. Say to yourself, forgive me. I have used your words and actions against myself, and I will no longer use them to hurt myself again. Forgiveness is the action that allows us to move forward in the labyrinth. Continue through the labyrinth, repeating the same action of forgiveness as new people and simulations come to mind where whatever person or wound hooks your attention to that moment. That is the next one you are ready to face and to forgive. As you reach the end of the labyrinth, you will be at the very center of it. Look at the center point and envision a mirror. See your own reflection and then say to yourself, forgive me. I have used my words, most of all, to go against myself, and I will no longer use them to hurt myself. In that moment, you forgive yourself.
The action of your own forgiveness is an action of reclaiming the power of your own word. Your own forgiveness strengthens your own love and your identity. Your attachment to identity is the personification of knowledge of yourself, a knowledge which exists only because you are alive. Your will to forgive is the bridge between knowledge and yourself in the form of your choice between yes and no. In the 5 levels of attachment, there is a question that I think the class got a lot of self-contemplation over. The question is knowledge controlling you, or are you controlling knowledge? Thank you. That's all. That's good.
Thank you. There's a lot to contemplate in that for sure. Well, thank you all. This was really nice. I like that. I get to hear your voices. Now we are going to begin the Labyrinth walk, and I guess Reverend Joe will be sitting there. And here's just a few guidelines, just relaxing guidelines, just to enter it in peace if you feel so. But there's really not a lot of rules. There's not just one way to walk it, and you can't get lost. And you could go at your own pace. And as you meet people going the other way, do what feels natural. Give yourself and each other permission to be at ease in the labyrinth. So now, I guess we are. Are you going to play music while this is going on? Okay, so Patti will be playing some music. I have a quick blessing. It's a solstice blessing. It says, "May the night and the shortest day bring rest to your mind and soul. I pray, may you find guidance and may you find peace, as the cycle of life will slowly increase. Embrace the magic that the darkness bears. Breathe deep in the chill and shift in the air. May you always be blessed with the light from within, and may well-being be yours as a new cycle begins." So please don't be shy. When you feel called, though, come on up. Well, it looks like we didn't get lost. It looks like we did okay. More than okay. We are now going to ask Reverend Joe Bull to come up and begin our healing circle. This is the Healing Sunday as well.
Good morning. Good morning, God, Spirit, Source, Provider. However name you have for God. In this peaceful moment in time, let us remind ourselves that we are all children of a living God, a loving God and a healing God. And thank you for this day and this moment together. As we come together at this time to help heal others with our loving thoughts and prayers and cares for them. Those who would like to begin a circle, you can do so right in the middle of the floor, right where the one is going. You can gather there in a circle, and those who wish to remain seated can do so as well. Whatever you're comfortable with. Look at that circle grow.
That's a big circle.
Beautiful. We have the power just as God has the power to heal through our words, through our love and understanding for others. Let's focus our minds at this time with someone or others who you are thinking of who might want a healing prayer, a healing thought. Let's just enter them into our minds. And if you like, you can call out their names.
Reverend Judy DeRosa.
Patti. Cece.
Michael, Muhammad, Wilson, and Troy.
Todd, Trevor, and Tyler Sanders. TJ.
God, we ask for patience, clarity, wisdom, and understanding, that we may better help all creatures, great and small.
Yes.
For Rory, who was called away from his family this time of year.
Cameron and Kyle. For Sophie and Lily. And Kyle.
For Frank and Barbara.
Heidi and Michelle.
For Molly. Trudy, Judy, Chris.
We know that these individuals, these people, these spirits of God feel and hear our prayers and accept those. let us focus our attention now on ourselves. For whatever it is that you want, it is yours simply by asking. I ask for a healing, God, for myself. And in our thoughts and our words, we know that there's a healing coming forth as we speak, because we believe and know that it works for all beings of this planet. We're so fortunate to have the PLC to come and gather and support each other and care about each other wherever we go. We're spreading our joy, our peace, our love for others and for ourselves. So fortunate to have this time. Peace and blessings to all. And so it is.
Thank you, Joe. You do such a wonderful job when you do the healing circle. I'm so grateful that you've been doing that for us this whole year and years to come. Right. Can I ask for two lovely people to come forward and be ushers for the offertory? Anybody feel like they're moved to do that? Thank you. Hello, sisters. We'll do the offertory. Divine love flowing through me blesses and increases all that I give and all that I receive. I'd like to, at this point, however you want to do this, it's different. If anyone, we just remind people that we have a frog box at the back. You'll see it in the corner. And if you have a prayer request, you can put it in there. Or, and all of the ministers or practitioners are available after this today if you want to have a one-to-one or meeting with them for prayer. But if you can't stay or if you have to leave, we do have that frog box at the back. Also, you know that I think online there is information that will remind you of where you can donate if you would so like to do that. It all helps, and we're grateful. And thanks for playing, Patti. So this is the shortest day of the year. Wow. So our Christmas lights can come on quicker. Thank you. And now we have some announcements. I'll read this one because it's written down to remind you that Cedar Dobson, who plays live music and a wonderful flute player, will be here. She plays the Irish whistle. She plays a lot of different kinds of flutes, and she is an expert flute player. She's wonderful. She will be here January 3rd at 2 p.m. So you might want to mark that down on your calendar and come and enjoy her because she's wonderful. And she's a really good speaker. She just introduces her ideas very easily. It's really nice to listen to her.
She's a mountain-grown girl.
Pardon me?
She's a mountain-grown girl.
She certainly is. And she's taken that out into the world, hasn't she? So that's terrific. So now, and then we have chakra healing chanting is going to move to Sundays at 11:15 to noon for the first 2 weeks of the month, beginning January 4th and 11th, and we'll remind you again. And then A Course in Miracles is the third Sunday. Isn't that right?
Yes.
Okay. Prayer and meditation with Reverend Robin begins the fourth Sunday in January. So that's a lot to take in, but we will remind you. There's a lot going on, which is great. The new year, it's a new dawn, it's a new day. I hope you're all feeling good. All right. So now we're going to have a group prayer, and that is, the light of God surrounds me, the love of God enfolds me, the power of God protects me, the presence of God watches over me, the energy of God is me. Wherever I am, God is, and all is well. And now we're going to have a little bit of music from Patti, Hummel.
Okay, this song is mandatory for the Christmas season. I get requests for it all the time. Amber called her uncle, said we're up here for the holiday. Jane and I have been Solstice, now we need a place to stay. And her Christ-loving uncle watched his wife hang Mary from the tree. He watched his son hang candy canes, all made with red dye, number 3. He told his niece, it's Christmas Eve, I know our life is not your style. But she said, yeah, Christmas is like solstice, and we miss you, and it's been a while. So the Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith and common ground. The blessed day we're able, and just before the meal was served, hands were held and prayers were said, sending hope for peace on earth to all their gods and goddesses. La 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 la, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. Well, the food was great, the tree plugged in. The meal had gone without a hitch until Timmy turned to Amber and said, is it true that you're a witch? His mom jumped up and said, the pies are burning, and she hit the kitchen. And it was Jane who spoke and said, it's true your cousin's not a Christian. But we love trees, we love the snow, the friends we have, the world we share. And you find magic in your God, and we find magic everywhere. So the Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith and common ground, the best that they were able. And where does magic come from? I think magic's in the learning, 'cause now when Christians sit with pagans, only pumpkin pies are burning. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la. When Amber tried to do the dishes, her aunt said, "Really, no, don't bother." Amber's uncle saw how Amber looked like Tim and like her father. He thought about his brother, how they hadn't spoken in a year. He thought he'd call him up and say, "Hey, it's Christmas, and your daughter's here." He thought of fathers, sons, and brothers, saw his own son tuck his sleeve saying, "Can I be a pagan?" Dad said, "We'll discuss it when they leave." So the Christians and the pagans sat together at the table, finding faith and common ground, the best that they were able. Lighting trees in darkness, learning new ways from the old, making sense of history and drawing warmth out of the cold. Fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la, fa la 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 la.
Thank you, Patti. All right, I would like to now invite our Reverend L.J. Bull up to do the closing prayer, and I want to wish everyone a Merry Christmas, Happy New Year, Happy Hanukkah.
Kwanzaa.
Any way that, Kwanzaa, whatever way you want to celebrate. I just hope it touches your heart and you find peace.
Oh my goodness. So good to see everyone, to experience your presence today, to hold hands with you and feel the warmth coming through. So much presence. Joe's words, our hearts and minds that call forth for people that we love. This is all this beautiful life that we've been given, this opportunity to live together. In gratitude and thanksgiving for life as it is, for Source, the infinite, the eternal, as it is, for our lives unfolding as they are, and remembering that prayer and play are the same vibration. May you experience a lot of both this holiday season. Namaste. And so it is. She said that's it.
I said that's it, right. Anyway, have a wonderful time. We want to see you again. I think there's cookies in the back. I'm not sure. Are there some refreshments back there? There could be.
Robin's pointing that way.
Alrighty then, there we go. Boy, we're coming to the end of the cycle.
I know. Crazy good. We've got more cooperative. We've got more cooperative.